We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have first crack at this one. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man. He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quick completion to the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Working that left side now. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. We'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown Rams. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Air Force's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese.
Breaks away on the left. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Finding an escape route. Makes a man miss. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Rams want to move quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
So now it's second and long. Caught behind the line. It's Ingram.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Rams will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Got the quick pass. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Falcons have it with a first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rams will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash.
Open field on the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rams in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Got the back over the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Morton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the line.
Touchdown, Colorado State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018.
To the air on 1st down.
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Rams want to crank the tempo. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Colorado State. A great catch and run for 6. They've extended into the lead and taking control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got his man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It'll be a run on third and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Falcons will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They go to the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. And they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. These corners going to give them some space. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the run, it's Gossett. Creates a little room. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They punt it away on fourth down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's the handoff. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. The Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Off play action on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella, continue to concentrate and see the football, but a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's King. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Air Force!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Rams headed quickly to the line.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
It's a draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Rams send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, he leads it with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
I got to be honest, I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Has to let this one go off his back foot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Rams are in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Gossett. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Rams will call on their punt team. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Fires to the tight end. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Falcons are marching down the field. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the fourth. The quick out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Got the first himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still on his feet at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get... There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Plucks it out of the air. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Rams! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. Coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to get the extra point, to make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. Then kickoff, maybe 1 more snap with the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Falcons moving quickly to the line. Last chance coming up. Pressure coming. He wants a big play here late. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They say every game counts the same.